Okay, let's settle this once and for all. Every week, someone walks onto our lot and points at a brand new manufactured home and says, "Wow, nice trailer." And I have to fight the urge to hand them a history book. So today we're going to break down the difference between a trailer, a manufactured home, a modular home, and those trendy tiny homes that you see on Instagram. We're going to cover what they really are and the pros and cons of each. And I'll also give you the honest scoop of why manufactured homes usually win for the value. All right, let's start off with the OG, the mobile home, or as most people call them, trailers. These were built before 1976, and back then, bell bottoms were still socially acceptable. They don't meet modern HUD standards. Financing is tough, insurance is tougher, and they're smaller and not as energy efficient as today's homes. The pros are that they're cheap if you're just looking for shelter. They're also still out there, and some people can keep them running forever. The cons are that they're hard to resell, they don't appreciate in value, and lenders and insurance people tend to run the other way. So if you're looking at something before 1976, it's a trailer. It's not the same thing as what we sell today. All right, now let's talk about manufactured homes. The Smart Buy. They're built after 1976 under federal HUD codes. That means that every single one of them meets strict building, energy, and safety standards. You can get them as either a single, double, or even a triple wide. They come with modern features such as fireplaces, farmhouse sinks, and smart layouts, you name it. Financing and warranties are available, making ownership way easier. Now for the pros. They're affordable without sacrificing space or style. They're built in a controlled factory setting so quality stays consistent. They're modern, energy efficient, and save you money. Financing, resales, and warranties are available. Now for our cons. They are still carrying the stigma of being confused as a trailer. Land setup costs can vary depending on where you place it, but overall, dollar for dollar, manufactured homes offer the best value for families, singles, retirees, you name it. That's why I sell them and why so many people are making the switch. All right, now here's where the confusion starts. Modular homes. They're built in sections just like a manufactured home, but instead of HUD code, they're built to the same codes as a site-built house. That means that they often cost more and you have to deal with more red tape, permits, inspections, and longer build processes. The pros are that they appraise just like a site-built home. They can be two-story or fully customized. They're great if you want the bells and whistles and don't mind the higher price. The cons are that they're more expensive than a manufactured home. The build times are longer and financing and setup costs are usually higher. So yes, they're nice, but if you're watching your budget, manufactured homes get you a ton of house for a lot less money. And then there's the tiny homes. You've seen them all over social media, cozy little cabins on wheels that just scream simple living. Here's the deal. They look portable, but most are way too wide to take on the road without a special permit. So forget that dream of hitching it up like a camper and just moving it around whenever you think. In most areas like here, they're treated as RVs, which means no permit for electrical hookups, and a lot of places just flat out won't let you live in one full time. Your best case scenario is that they're good for campgrounds with permanent spots, they're good for vacation spots, or for setting them up on land for a weekend retreat. Your pros are that they're trendy and photogenic, so your Instagram feed is just gonna love ya. They're great for minimalists who are just looking for a little getaway spot. The cons are that they're not practical for families. Placement is limited since many towns and parishes won't approve them, and you're gonna hit your head on storage space way faster than you think. So yeah, they're fun unless you're really into the tiny lifestyle. They're not the forever home solution that everybody thinks. Well, all right, I hope that cleared up some confusion about what a tiny home was, a manufactured home, a modular, and a trailer is. If you have any questions or if you just have any comments, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Like, follow, and subscribe for more information. And you can find me on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, all under the same name, Brent's Manufactured Living. Go look for me on YouTube, especially because I have a lot of walkthroughs and tips and tricks just like this. And I will catch y'all in the next video.